Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Fact or Cap Paranormal Files. My name is Wes, and today we're diving into another Nuke's Top 5 Real Ghosts Caught on Camera, Top 5 Scary Haunted Houses. Super excited to get into this one. I don't ever really think about houses, like haunted houses, as like a paranormal topic that much, even though that's kind of like the bigger picture of most investigations. A little bit about me and why I'm doing this. I've been researching the paranormal and the occulent for about 15 plus years. I've done a bunch of different investigations on my own time and in my own places, and I like to dive into videos and really see if there's credible proof. 95% of the stuff that we've gone so far in these 16 parts, there really hasn't been much. But every once in a while, we catch a glimpse of something that is unique and could be real. And I like to break these videos down, kind of give you my input of someone who's done the research and done the investigations, and sort of see if we can find anything that's fact and not just cap. So let's jump into this one. I think this is an older Nuke's Top 5, but still should be good. Let's go.
Oh, we know! Ah!
It felt like something was around my, like someone's hands were around my neck.
There it is. The Nuke's Top 5 intro.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera in haunted houses. Uninvited house guest.
What is it? Is it real? And what is it doing there? Alan Campbell went to the home to see for himself.
Joshua Higgins and Heather Bruff claim that their Highland, Michigan home is haunted. They say that they have heard unexplained footsteps up and down the stairs, and even an angry male voice screaming and laughing in the night. But the couple, who live in the house with their 15-month-old daughter, say that the frightening occurrences don't stop there.
I mean, there was even a morning that I woke up and I had felt like something was around my, like someone's hands were around my neck.
One night, Heather catches a glimpse of something absolutely terrifying on her daughter's nanny cam.
Oh yeah, that's pretty creepy.
Heather immediately runs upstairs.
I freaked out. I stopped what I was doing and I ran upstairs and I grabbed my daughter.
She was horrified to find that her daughter had several mysterious scratches across her face.
Heather says this so-called ghost scratched her daughter Lily and attacked her too.
It scares us that it could do something else.
The couple plans to move out of the house as soon as they can afford it. For now, they are sleeping in the same room with baby Lily every night.
Interesting, right? Very interesting. I would hate to be an asshole and say, is it a ploy to get money? Because I've seen that before. I don't remember the exact case, but there was something very similar where it was a family with two newborns. I think they were twins or only like a year apart. And they were in a house that they claimed was super haunted and was like, they were worried that the kids were getting harmed, but then it ended with like, they can't afford to leave yet, but that's their top priority, and they ended up getting a bunch of donations to get out of the house. And then we found out that it was fake. The house wasn't haunted. They just wanted to get the hell out of the house because it was like not where they wanted to be or some shit. I hope that that's not another case. I do think that this video is kind of creepy looking. It definitely looks like someone's walking. It looks like a full-blown apparition for sure.
Of something
but it's tough to say, right? Like, could that have been edited? For sure. I would just hope that the weird part is, right, is like the baby's reacting to it. Like the baby just happens to like get up right when that's walking past. So if it's fake, they probably took this video because it looked like it was reacting to it and then doctored this walking apparition, which by the way isn't hard to edit in, right? Like you just need to be semi-proficient at Photoshop or one of the other editing softwares. But I'm not going to hold it against these people. They seem like they're really scared. They seem like they're genuine enough to get on the news, right? If it is real, that's super scary, and definitely if it's harming their kid, like get the fuck out, you know? Like get out as soon as possible.
Tale from the Crypt. Now, this next video is not technically a haunted house, but maybe something a bit spookier. A haunted cemetery crypt. The poster of this video says that he was walking through the hallway of a mausoleum in a Mexico cemetery late in the afternoon when he happened upon another strange visitor near the tombs.
Y bueno, pues es un panteón relativamente nuevo, tiene alrededor de 30 años funcionando. Sí se ve algo tenebroso, pero pues supongo que así son todos los...
You can hear something in the background making noise.
¿Qué onda? ¿Qué es eso? Es un niño. Niño. Niño, ¿quién eres? Niño. ¿Qué diablos hace aquí un niño? ¿Quién eres, niño? ¿Qué pedo? Niño. Manche. No mames. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Ay, güey. Ya no hay nadie. ¿Qué diablos fue eso? No mames, yo lo vi. Nadie me lo contó, yo lo vi. ¿Qué onda? No mames. ¿Qué onda? ¿Quién está? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es? ¿Qué tranza? Descansa en paz.
Now, there's something else that's very bizarre in this video that you might not have spotted the first time through. Watch as the guy filming approaches the area where the young boy had been standing. Did you see it?
What is that?
The face of what looks like a boy pierced
Where?
from inside a sealed...
Are you guys seeing this? I don't see a face of a boy. It just looks like a mark on like the glass.
Did you see it?
I don't know, guys. I don't personally see a face. Like that's what they're pointing at. That doesn't look like a face to me.
The face of what looks like a boy pierced from inside a sealed crypt with no door. So, what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera in a haunted cemetery crypt? Or simply a well-edited hoax? You decide.
There's something about the guy's voice that just didn't sound genuine to me. Right? Like this is all like kind of creepy, I guess. Like another thing that wouldn't be super hard to edit.
Door.
And like whatever that is on the mirror, like I mean it could be fake too, like you could just have someone down there doing that, like because like when he walks down there, one thing that I don't quite get is like, okay, we can see right here that there's a wall opening right here, like back here. When he gets down to there, he doesn't pan his camera to the left. You can see there's a gap right here, right? And he doesn't look over there at all. Right? He walks up, he makes sure to point away from it, and he smacks this wall, you know, rest in peace, whatever, and then make sure that you don't see that corner. So I think, my personal opinion, I think that it was just some acting, a little bit of acting. Put his friend down there, put his kid down there, or whoever, like whatever age they are. Maybe it was just two friends. Put a little bit of like mom's white powder, like face makeup, and then, you know, painted his hair black or whatever, put him in some old clothes, and had him kind of stand up creepily. Like, I don't think that's paranormal at all. It's too much cliche paranormal for me, right? Like little kid, boy crying, haunted boy in a mausoleum. Like, there's too many stereotypes.
The person who uploaded this video claimed that every morning he would awaken to find a particular door in his house open, even though he had closed it tight the night before. Then one day, while walking through his house, he was shocked to see what could only be described as a face staring back at him from behind the door's glass. Camera to record and captured this scary video.
This was obviously recorded in like 2007. Camera and clothes.
The video poster says that the sound of the crying child could not be heard when he recorded the video, that he only heard the cries after playing the video back. In the comments, some have argued that since there are doors in the small entryway, the video could be faked by someone simply slipping back into another room and hiding when the door is opened. However, that person would have to be pretty fast since the face disappears almost instantaneously. If the video's a hoax,
I don't think that that's what's happening. What I think is happening is some sort of layer effect. So we're seeing two different videos layered on top of each other. So he probably filmed something of whoever this is. Maybe it's even himself. The hands look similar size. The hands look similar size, right? So you just put the first video over top, put the second video, yeah, it's like almost same size hand, and then edit them together to look like when he's opening the door it's disappearing, but it's just actually ending the original or the faked version. Like, that's not a hard thing to edit. And like the baby crying, like that sounds like the most goddamn generic, like Google baby sound to download. Like, it just sounds like the most generic one. Yeah, that was a dumb video. Sorry. Some of these ones just aren't the best, but not Nuke's fault. It's just paranormal videos in general, like a lot of them are really silly.
Mont haunting. Now, many people are familiar with the infamous Enfield haunting, which inspired the movie The Conjuring 2. The Enfield haunted house originally gained notoriety not only because of the paranormal events that took place inside the house, but also because the haunting was verified by multiple independent sources. The witnesses even included the local police.
They were even more baffled when two of their beat constables reported seeing an armchair levitate across the Hodgsons' living room.
It came off the floor, or nearly a half-inch, I should say, and I saw it slide off to the right, about 3.5 to 4 feet before it came to rest.
Well, there's actually another lesser-known haunting that has even more independent verification than the Enfield haunting. That's the haunting of this small house in Portamont, Chile. The residents of this home say that they heard the strange voice of a woman screaming in the night, telling them to get out. Soon after, the bizarre transparent image of a woman began to appear in their home video.
Bro, I've made fucking clickbaity titles that look better than that.
And photographs. But the story gets even weirder. A local priest was called to the home to bless the house. Allegedly, this is video footage from the priest's visit.
¡Oh, cuidado! ¡Cuidado! ¡Ah! ¡Puto el mueble! ¡Me rozó! ¿Lo botó?
But the bizarre paranormal encounters at the Portamont house didn't stop there. Late one night, the Chilean police were called to the home. The family claimed that the evil spirit in the house was, quote, lifting objects and starting small fires around the house. When the police arrived, they were shocked to find that the story was 100% true.
Los propietarios en este caso indicaron que había efectos paranormales en el domicilio. Claro, nosotros al ingresar al domicilio pudimos percatarnos que de forma sorpresiva caían especies del entretecho. Igualmente cuando iba saliendo yo mismo de la puerta, un cuchillo color negro de aproximadamente unos 15 centímetros pasó rozándome la espalda y gracias a Dios tenía el chaleco antibalas, ¿no? Por lo que no se produjo alguna lesión o algo. Recientemente igualmente se pudo apreciar humo que salió de una parte del interior del domicilio. No había nadie al interior.
¿Personal de bomberos todavía no se ha hecho presente en el lugar?
Personal de bomberos no ha concurrido al lugar. Tenemos controlada la situación nosotros, hay baldes con agua, igualmente mangueras, pero tenemos todo controlado aquí. Además, haciendo presencia para evitar un mal mayor.
Los propietarios también obviamente lo que logramos apreciar, han sacado sus enseres, ¿no es cierto?, para evitar algún tipo de propagación, como bien menciona, pues el fuego, ¿no es cierto?, se ha estado produciendo.
Bueno, como usted pudo apreciar, hay algunos colchones que están quemados, como asimismo especies quebradas en su totalidad, como lámparas que cayeron desde el techo.
One of the policemen who was filming outside even caught actual video of what appears to be something flying across the room inside the house.
Procedimiento de rigor, ¿no es cierto?, para tomar obviamente lo que son fotografías, evidencia, ¿no es cierto?, de esta casa, fotografías, evidencia, ¿no es cierto?, de esta casa.
Did anyone react to it though?
De esta casa.
Oh yeah. The dogs reacted, everyone reacted. What the fuck?
The family was removed from the residence for the night, but still live there to this day. So, what do you think? Is the Portamont haunted house all just an elaborate hoax, one actually perpetrated by not only the family, but local clergy and even the police? Or is this actual proof that ghosts and haunted houses really do exist? You decide.
That's very, very interesting, right? Like, okay, so I'm gonna give you both sides here of where my brain's at, right? Like, if we believe in haunting and poltergeist, which, you know, I'm like, I still lean towards heavily with a no, but that's not fun, right? We want to talk about if it's possible. If it's possible, we got some crazy shit going on here, right? It's starting fires, or something's starting fires. It's launching stuff. It's throwing knives. It's like doing everything. So if there really is something going on, it's hardcore, right? And like, I'm sure people will see this and say, well, why doesn't the family just move? Dude, it's hard to fucking move in the States. I assume it's also as difficult, if not more difficult, in other countries. Like, not everyone could just pull out money and be like, okay, well, I guess we're moving. Like, sometimes you just have to deal with the situation that you're dealt with, or you're dealt. The opposite side of this, right, is is this a low budget film, right? Or like a mockumentary or something that a student made, right? Like, it wouldn't be far fetched to believe that. And it definitely wouldn't be far fetched to believe that if you're in a community with everyone, like, where it's like a real community, right? I'm not just saying like a community like you think of in the States or something like that, but like a community where they want everyone to be successful. Like, it really wouldn't be that hard to get people together to create some sort of film or whatever for a student, or maybe to bring money to their city, like have it be like something that goes viral. Like, that's another outlook that I'm looking at, right? Like, because you're thinking in my head, I'm like, this whole time they've all been recording, which I guess isn't crazy to think, right? Especially in today's day and age, everyone records everything. But they've been recording a ton of stuff, including pictures, outside their home, people being around. Like, if this person was making some sort of video, in reality, he only shot like 2 or 3 scenes and then potentially edited whatever was getting thrown over here and just having people react. Like, it's not that far fetched. I also like, and this kind of is just me and my belief systems, right? Like, I don't have the religious undertones built into me. So like, with the whole priest or clergyman showing up and like acting the way he acted, like, to me, I guess I just don't get it. Like, I know that's part of the paranormal world, right? Like, a lot of people think that ghosts are bad, or demons, or these are demons that are haunting and it's a negative thing, right? But we don't have any way to prove that. So anytime, like, when the Christian or Catholic Church get involved with stuff like this, or whatever denomination that this is, like, I guess I just always am perplexed by it, because then we're just assuming that it's something super negative or something super bad, when in reality we have no idea what it is. So like, but then it's like that arrogance that they know what it is, or they think they know what it is. So they're in there like blessing, throwing holy water, God will help you. Like, we don't know what the fuck any of it really is. It's all speculation, if there is even anything. I'm kind of leaning more towards the idea that this is some sort of like student project / like mockumentary thing, where they just had a bunch of volunteers, or people of their community showed up to film. Maybe there's a lot more that goes into this. Maybe there's a lot more documentation or more proof that someone could research, or I could look up at a later point to prove that it is real. But from what I'm seeing just right now, that's kind of where I'm leaning with it.
Family was removed from the residence for the night, but still live there to this day. So, what do you think? Is the Portamont haunted house all just an elaborate hoax, one actually perpetrated by not only the family, but local clergy and even the police? Or is this actual proof that ghosts and haunted houses really do exist? You decide. Onlooker. YouTuber DeathGod2022 says that he is not a believer in the supernatural, but after his family moved into their new house, they all began to experience strange things. One night he was watching his 2 daughters on their baby monitor, and he saw this.
I've definitely seen this video before. So I assume he's looking at whatever this is, right?
It almost looks like the blurry image of another small child peering over the child gate and watching his daughters play. But when he goes to check, there's nothing there. Is this a creepy child ghost caught on camera, or just a trick of the infrared light? And if so, just what is the light picking up? Let me know what you think down in the comments.
I mean, that one's kind of weird, right? Like, but if you look, sorry, I'll mute it while we talk here. If you look on this baby monitor, okay, we have like a bright reflection. You can see where my mouse cursor is right here. Follow me down. We have this bright reflection of light. And it seems like it's reflecting off of her right here. And then continuing down to right here as well. So whatever this is, like in this section right here, is super bright. So maybe what we're seeing is like a weird angle of light hitting this gate and kind of looking like there's something there, but it's just like a more focused, maybe that's like a TV light or like a night light or something like that, and it's just super hyper focused and it looks like there's something there, but we're just getting light reflection because nothing moves, right? And he goes out and checks it and there's obviously nothing there. But just how bright and washed out some of the stuff looks, like, could just be pixelation. Maybe there's something on the camera. I don't want to jump to a conclusion and say that's just something watching them, because like he goes and checks it and it's just on the camera. Like, I think for me that would have to be something that he would have had to follow up on multiple times. And if it's still there, it could just be something from the camera. But if it like disappeared, then maybe it is something. Maybe there's something watching his kids.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to suggest a video for inclusion in a top 5 list, go to facebook.com/nukestop5 and hit the send message button.
I don't think that's relevant anymore. This is from 2019. Yeah, he only has like 11,000 followers on Facebook and Twitter. I think he's in the multiple millions now. But go show him some love. We love Nuke's Top 5 here. The best place for haunted paranormal compilation videos. Yeah, this was an interesting one today. I love doing these, and you know, we had some cool ones. We had some ones that I for sure thought were silly, like this. This first one is up in the air. This one I'm pretty 100% positive is edited, because they also, if you guys remember that one viral video where it was the dude who had his camera set up and it was recording like his pantry door, and the pantry door would open, and then by like part 3, like some little girl like popped her hand up and you could see like the reflection. That was fake. And this looks exactly like that, so we know it can be faked. This is the one that's super interesting to me, except for that looks so edited that it hurts. That's so easy to do. I could do that in Paint. Like, here, we're gonna do a little tutorial. We're gonna do a little silly tutorial here. So let's go. Let me go find a picture that I can use. Let's say family photo at night. Something that's a little dark. Okay, these people all look super happy. Okay, we're gonna save image, and then we're gonna pull up our thing right here. Here, oh my god, these guys were so happy that night. That's the worst, you guys don't see all my pictures and stuff. Not that there's anything bad, but there might be. Let's see here. Sorry, I just gotta find. I have a section of some pictures that I use from time to time for like thumbnails. Okay, we'll use this one. Okay, so we got this creepy looking ghost face. All right, we can magic select. And let's crop out some of the black outlining edges. Let's try and make it like, yeah, let's just do, oh, let's just do that. Okay, we'll drag that over, and then let's put it like, let's like sneak it like kind of small right here, and then you can go make a sticker and then just make it like super transparent. Boom. Doesn't that look like that's real? Does that look like they just caught something on camera? You would have think nothing else of it, right? Right? Like that took how long? This isn't even Photoshop. This is paint, guys. Like that I can, here, let's add a couple more. Let's add a couple more. Let's do it on this side. Stick rock. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, haunted picture. We'll flip it. Holy crap. Look what they caught on the camera. That's crazy. Holy shit. Do you guys get what I'm saying though? Like, stuff like that's not hard to do. And something like that, pulling it up, and I don't mean to. I'll use one that's like even more like over the top. Right? Let's just straight up make this a sticker. And shift its. You can kind of see the squaring, right? But if you were to like clean that up a little bit, like, that's what I'm saying is like we just did this in what, 7 seconds? This one looks like it was taken in the picture. If you did some cleaning up on the squaring, that would just be in the background. Like, this shit's not hard, guys. It's not hard to do, right? Like, so I don't know. I'll let you guys think on that. Tell me what you think. I'm going to hopefully be doing these every single Friday again because I love doing them. They're my favorite series right now. So leave me your comments on the videos, what you think, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great rest of your day.